Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. Today I thought I would start a what I eat this week / my weekly workouts. I thought that seeing as we've just got back from our trip to France and we did overindulge a little bit, didn't do too much working out while we were out there, this would be a really good way to motivate me into being a little bit healthier and get a little bit more fit. So kind of a double whammy with this vlog. I actually saw Susie from Hello October. She did a combination of what I eat this week and workout video. Thought that was a great idea. So thanks Susie for the inspiration. I am starting this vlog at around 11 AM or about midday on Monday. So this morning I've obviously not starved myself. I made myself a coffee. I had one of my Mumblr crunch corners that I always do. And I'm about to make myself some lunch, which is actually quite a boring lunch. We don't have anything in the house at the moment, seeing as we got back only yesterday. But this afternoon I'm going to have a look through some of my cookbooks and prepare some meals for the rest of the week, or plan some meals for the rest of the week. So I'll let you know what I'm going to be ordering, so that if you want to order the same and cook what I'm cooking, then feel free. But yeah, time to make some lunch. It's going to be a pea fusilli, which is actually something that I got after being recommended it from Ella from Coco's Tea Party. She has been raving about this pea fusilli, so that's what I'm going to have. So I'm going to have that maybe just with some parmesan, make it a little bit more exciting. And as you may be able to see, I am in my workout gear. I did actually have a little home workout this morning. I saw that Carly Rowena had uploaded a 7-day at-home workout, so I did day 1 of that first thing this morning, and it feels really good to actually burn some calories and get the heart rate up at home. So definitely going to continue doing that for the rest of the week. But yeah, I'm starving, so let's go downstairs and make some lunch. Okay, we've got the pasta cooking. It's actually not made purely of pea. I've started to buy these pastas that are like 100% edamame or 100% spirulina, but this one is just made from pea flour. But still, says it's one of your 5 a day, so that's a good start. And I'm also, seeing I've just boiled the kettle, going to top up my tea. We've basically got this cupboard filled with loads of different kinds of tea bags. At the moment I'm drinking a puka cleanse tea, and what I normally do is, I'm really bad, I never finish a cup of tea, so this one's about half full. But what I'll do is just heat up the kettle and make myself another cup of tea from the same tea bag. I'll probably do that about 5 times a day, so getting as much use out of that tea bag as possible. This one says it's a cleansing one, so yeah, we'll see. I'm not a fan of any of these like tea detoxes, but this one tastes good. So I just went into the fridge to grab some parmesan to put with my pasta, and then I remembered that we've got this. So this is pesto genovese, and we picked this up in the market in Provence where we were last week, and it was so funny because Charlie and I were just like walking past, trying not to get distracted, and this guy was the best salesman ever. He dragged us over, made us try it, and we fell in love with it as soon as we tried it, and then told us how the basil leaves had been grown by the water, so they were full of oxygen and blah blah blah. Typical sales pitch. So we ended up buying some. So I'm just going to put a scoop of this in my pasta to make it a little bit more exciting, and yeah, it should be good. Puppies. So I wasn't the hugest fan of that pea fusilli. I think I need to try the Whole Foods one that Ella actually recommended instead of the Sainsbury's one. As you can see, I didn't even really eat like half of it. It just was, I don't know, something a little bit weird about it. But the pesto was really nice, so definitely going to try that with some other pasta. I am going to be really naughty and have another yogurt. Sorry about the washing machine going off. Just because I'm still a bit hungry. But then I'm going to make some of my energy balls, because if I'd had some made now, that is what I would snack on. The other snacks we've got in the house are from some vlogger mail unboxing, and it's so unhealthy. So yeah, I'm gonna have a yogurt, and then I'm gonna make some energy balls, which you guys have seen before somewhere. I'll leave a link to the video where I make them down below. But then I'll have healthy snacks for the rest of the week. But for now, time for another yogurt. Finished my yog and back in the kitchen now. I don't know if this is allowed, but whenever I finish a yogurt, These little babies always get to polish off whatever mummy leaves. It's not normally very much, but he really enjoys licking the yogurt pot. So don't be Dicky, that's your treat for the day. Always ends up with a little bit of yogurt around his mush. Yes, you do, I love you. So Dickens has had his dessert, and I am now going to make my energy balls. So behind me here, this is where we keep the cookbooks that we use the most. I've got some Madeline Shaw ones, I've got Millie's Real Food, and I've also got some Liz Earle books. I think it's the Liz Earle one. I've got the Neil's Yard book as well. I think it's Liz Earle's Skin that has the energy ball recipe in it that I wanted to try. I have my own kind of recipe, I just shove in everything, but I'm going to see what Liz Earle recommends to add some more skin boosting ingredients to my energy balls. I didn't even realise before listening to Lily and Anna's podcast At Home with Liz Earle that she has, I think, over like 25 cookbooks or something, or recipe books, which is incredible. Obviously Liz Earle is most well known for her skincare, but she's very much a well-being goddess, so yeah, definitely a good one to take advice from. I'm sure she had beauty balls in here. Let's have a look. Yep, here we go. These are her beauty bombs. So she recommends pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, cherries, cranberries, blah blah blah. Okay, not sure if I've got all of that, but let's have a little look in the cupboards and see what we can do.
Nostril close up. Nostril close up.
Alright, so I don't have everything in Liz Earle's recipe. I don't have barley flakes, but I've got this selection. What I'm also going to do is go into our healthy cupboard. This is where we keep, like, you know, this kind of thing. I'm going to put in a few Good Guru Good Oats and Berries just to thicken them up a little bit. And what I really like is, oh, I'll put in some baobab as well. Don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but hey ho. Oops. I've also got out some coconut oil. This just helps to bind everything together. I'm sure Liz Earle should have that in her recipe. Doesn't look like she does, but I always put in some coconut oil just to make everything stick together. And then I've got some new cacao powder. This is from Rainforest Foods. It looks like Charlie's already had a go at this. But yeah, it just makes them taste nice and chocolatey, so you get a bit of a sweet kick as well. Also, while I've got you, just had a knock on the door. It was this delivery from Victor and Rolf. How amazing is this? It's a beautiful little bunch of flowers. That is absolutely stunning. So I need to put those in a little vase. Let's pop them in the sink for now. And what is this? What is this? Ooh la la, welcome to our world of fragrances from Victor and Rolf. This is probably my favorite perfume of all time. It is Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb. I just absolutely love this perfume so much. And then we've got a body cream. I'm actually using this in the bathroom at the moment. It's just so heavenly. And then we've got a perfume shower oil and a body lotion, totally spoiled by Victor and Rolf. So thank you to those lovely folks for topping me up. I think this is to launch their new Instagram, which is victorandrolf_fragrances. So definitely give that a follow if you're also a huge fan of the brand. I'm sure it'll be lots of pink floral wonderfulness. So in Liz's recipe for her beauty bombs, she actually recommends putting some of the seeds in a frying pan, which I've not done before, but if that's what Liz says, that's what I'm gonna do. So I've got to put the pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and sesame seeds into a frying pan over medium heat for 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm gonna do that. While they're heating up, I'm gonna take the stones out of, or pips, I don't know, stones out of my dates, and then stick everything in the Thermomix, blend it all up, and make it into some little balls. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, these are not going to be my finest beauty balls. I think the seed slight burning at the beginning has given them a bit of a tinge, but I'm fairly happy with how they are now. So I'm gonna now lay the mixture out onto a baking tray, put it in the fridge, and then in an hour or so I'll be able to cut it up into little beauty bars. decided to go for balls instead of bars. Just think they look a little bit prettier, but they do take a tad longer. So now I'm going to put these in the fridge, and the coconut oil and cocoa should hopefully harden so they're a little more solid when I eat them. They should be ready in a couple of hours just before I head out. I'm actually going out for an Italian tonight, so yeah, not the most healthy start to the week, but a tasty one. Now, and I'm starting to get afternoon munchies, so I'm going to take my energy balls out the fridge. I've got some Tupperware that I'm going to put them into, which will just make them a little bit more long lasting if they're sealed from the air. So yeah, gonna have a little energy ball. Let's see how they taste now they're frozen. You can still taste the burnt seeds, but they taste good. So I'm gonna have one of those, got my coffee, I'm gonna go for 2. And that should help me through my mid-afternoon munchies. So while I'm enjoying my afternoon coffee break from the emails, I'm going to go through our cookbooks, and I'm going to make an online order and order the basics. Charlie and I don't have a car at the moment, so online ordering is just a lot easier. For a lot of these books, I have put post-it notes in for my favourite recipes, but yeah, I'm just going to have a flick through and decide what we're going to eat this week and order some ingredients. Okay, it's a little bit later on now, and we've just got to the restaurant. We're going to have some burrata, some flatbreads, lots of tasty Italian food. So we'll show you some clips of what we're having. I'm absolutely starving, so let's go inside and get some food. Good morning. So I've got some serious calories to burn off this morning. I overindulged last night because the food was so good. We went to Ask Italian and I had burrata, I had that little pizza bread and more burrata and charcuterie and pizza and more pizza. So yeah, gonna be a serious gym session this morning, try and burn as many calories as possible. This is my gym outfit of the day. Pretty much everything I'm gonna wear is Sweaty Betty, but I will leave it all linked down below. Big Sweaty Betty fangirl over here. But yeah, so this morning, woke up nice and early, glass of water which I need to finish, and Charlie makes juices for most mornings. He makes them in bulk and then puts them in the fridge. I know you're meant to drink them fresh straight away, but we seal them in the fridge and they still taste good. So this morning is this concoction, which I believe is beetroot, celery, 1 apple between 4 juices, probably some spinach. We basically just shove in whatever veg we've got in the fridge, but always try and put in a little bit of beetroot, sometimes some ginger. Yeah, I'll ask him when he next does one and I can show you what he puts in them, but it's a good way to get some nutrients to start the day. So yeah, gonna head to the gym now, do a proper workout. I'm also gonna do the moves in Carly's 7-day workout, and yeah, I'll see you there. Gym after a short but quite intense workout. I didn't want to spend too long there this morning, but I feel like I did a good session. So now I'm going to make myself a bit of a post-gym smoothie. I don't have half the ingredients that I would like to have, so I'm just going to pull together a load of stuff from the cupboards and hope that it tastes decent. Luckily we have got some almond drink, so this is what I'm going to use for like the main part of it, and then I found that we have some frozen blueberries in the freezer, so that should add some antioxidants and a bit of flavour hopefully. the online food shopping is coming tomorrow, so I'll have much better smoothies as of then. I normally always put a banana in, but the shops across the road don't sell bananas. They sell everything else, but not bananas, which is ridiculous. I'm also going to put in some Super Elixir. We've had this in the cupboard for a while, and I think it needs finishing, and it is really good. So I'm going to put some of that in. I've got some chia seeds, and then also I'm going to put in, because this makes it really filling, the Good Guru Good Oats and Berries. I talked about this and that brand as a whole in my healthy morning routine, which I think is my most viewed video ever, so I'll leave that linked up here so you can go and check that out. But yeah, still a huge fan of this, and the oats obviously keep you really full, and it has got a little bit of protein in there, so great for after workout. I'm gonna go to my healthy cupboard, and maybe I'll put in some of this flax fiber. It's literally just me making potions. I don't really know what I'm doing when I do this. And then this is what I put in the energy balls yesterday. It's from Neil's Yard Remedies. They have some really nice superfoods. So this is their organic berry complex. Should make it taste a bit nicer. So that's what I'm gonna shove in the blender. Fingers crossed it tastes all right. I'm actually pretty impressed with how this tastes, despite the random concoction of ingredients. It's actually pretty good. If you like making smoothies, highly recommend getting metal straws like this. We used to go through so many paper straws, and I was thinking, not only is it really bad for the environment, but expensive, and also they go all mushy, like if you don't drink your smoothie straight away, which I don't. So top tip, get a metal straw. But yeah, so this is what I put in just now is enough for this, and then I put a glass in the fridge for April, and there's enough in there left for Charlie as well, so I'll whiz that up when he gets back from the gym. He stayed a little bit longer than me, so I'm going to enjoy that. I am going to make myself a coffee when I finish that. We have got, let's see, as you may know from Instagram stories, big fan of Nespresso. We have the DeLonghi machine, which is fab. These little capsules are actually for iced coffee, which Charlie is a huge fan of. I prefer it hot, and I'm not really too picky when it comes to capsules. I just love all of them. This morning I'm going to be using a Kazar, which is dark navy. I think this is one of the quite strong aromatic ones. One of my favourites from Nespresso was when they did their exploration range. They had some which they'd got the coffee beans from Kenya, and then some from Laos, and they were so tasty. So hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on a few more of those. They are limited edition though, so yeah, gonna keep a lookout. But that'll keep me going throughout the rest of the morning, and I'll catch up with you guys at lunchtime. So I almost forgot that I was filming a what I eat in a week video, but since I last spoke to you, I've had a coffee, another coffee, a couple of energy balls, and now I'm making, yeah, with 4 sugars in my coffee. Charlie just keeps reminding me. And now I'm cooking macaroni cheese. Don't tell anyone, but just had a craving, and we only pretty much have pasta and cheese in the house, so what's a girl supposed to do? But it's a healthy version with whole wheat fusilli. I've put a little bit extra mustard in the white sauce, which is currently brewing. April's just gone across the road to get some more milk because the sauce is a little bit thick. And then we're going to enjoy our first macaroni cheese of the autumn season. Alrighty, so I've demolished my half of the mac and cheese, already regretting it. I'm with my mama now, and we are going to get our nails done. Very excited. We're going to get a mani-pedi. I've also just had a naughty drink. It's been a very naughty afternoon actually. Very naughty. But hopefully they'll have some nice healthy snacks where we're going now. And then we're probably going to have to grab dinner on the run because we are going to Tangera.
Yes.
Yes.
That's Santa's mother's
request. So I shall keep you updated. It's a little while later later. We are all manied and pedied up. Really lovely mani experience. Very ticklish on the pedicure, wasn't it, Lila? We were both in stitches, but looking good. Didn't eat anything at the nail salon. Had a nice rooibos tea though, which I think is quite anti-oxidizing. And now we've come to Sadler's Wells. We're watching Tanguero, as I mentioned earlier. And theatre food is always not healthy. We were hoping to get like an Itsu or a Hummingbird bakery, which is also not healthy, to bring in with us, but nowhere was nearby. So Mum's got a sandwich, I've got some crisps, and we're heading in to watch the show. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Gute Nacht! Good morning. So today's a day of meetings. So I'm going to try my hardest to eat healthily, although I always find it quite hard to resist the mac and cheese on the menus, and we're spending most of the day at the Ham Yard Hotel today. I've just started by getting my brows done here at Benefits down underneath their Carnaby Street store, so feeling so much better now that my brows are on fleek. And this morning actually I had no time for breakfast at home, but I picked up a smoothie at the Acai Berry Boost stall on Argyle Street, and now I'm just about to dig in to some of the sweeties here as well. Not a terribly healthy start to the day, but hopefully all up. Hello again. I've got no idea if you even heard what I was saying in Benefit, because I realised that the music in there was really, really loud. But basically I had an acai sunrise smoothie bowl from this like pop-up in Argyle Street, which is very, very tasty. And then just had a meeting at the Ham Yard Hotel, had a cappuccino and a chocolate thing that came with it. I'm now going to eat with the gang. Whoop, whoop. And April and I have both gone for the same thing. We've got a lemon and herb chicken, which has got rainbow rice and coleslaw, so fairly healthy, fairly nutritious. Do you agree, Dom?
Yeah, that is very good. I went for like salad with smoked salmon. It's alright. It's nothing to write home about.
Charlie wanted sushi.
Man about 100 man about town, 3 stars out.
I can't even put this one in my vlog without him trying to promote the channel. Plug in. Such a donut.
Plug, plug, plug.
So we've got meetings for the rest of the afternoon. I'm also going to Annalie's baby shower at the House of Elemis, and then we're meant to be going for afternoon tea at Hush. So I'm not sure how healthy this day is going to end up, but I will keep you guys updated. Good morning. So I was a bit of a massive failure yesterday at telling you what I was eating. It's now Thursday morning, and what did I have last night? Thai green chicken curry, courtesy of Charlie, and at our meetings basically just demolished a couple more coffees, and this lighting makes my nose look absolutely ginormous. I can't stop looking at it. Yeah, and a couple of cookies. Oh, and some Skittles and Milky Way stars. I love how at the beginning of this week it was like, gonna be a really healthy week, and now it's just Skittles, mac and cheese. Never mind. So today's another meeting day in town with April again. We're having, we look like the moon. So bright. We are having breakfast at Le Pan before a day of meetings. I've got boiled egg and soldiers, perfectly cooked egg, might I add, and a cappuccino, and then I've got 2 brunch events today, so being a massive piggy, and then a dinner event. So I'm going to try and be healthy, but I've said that every day and it's not worked so far. 4th time though. How are you? Okay, hello again. I've been really rubbish at vlogging today, but I went to a Grey Goose brunch before this and had far too many cocktails and just rocked up to a GHD event. A little bit wasted, which was slightly embarrassing. But now I'm here. I was wasted when I got here. I'm with my twin. My sister! My other sister! And this is the girlie over here. This is really nice. Flattering angle. I was like, oh. And I like cheered in the shot. And all these other gorgeous girlies down there and up there. And it's what? Delicious. Bloody well, hope so. Whoop whoop. But we're having a chicken salad. Josie's not having any more alcohol. I'm not allowed, otherwise I'll end up getting all my hair because yeah, having chicken salad. We've had some little tapas, and that's my second brunch for the day.
Can I just say, I'm sorry, I'm just perving on your camera because it looks so nice.
I know, it looks really changed.
Have you just done it?
No, it's the lighting here, it's really nice. These are like,
oh, Josie, I just want to pose.
Is this the camera that everyone has?
It looks so nice.
Yeah, this is the one that like all vloggers use.
yeah, because it's so tiny.
And it's currently sold out at John Lewis, but it's now back in stock. I got an email and it's
I'll link my camera down below.
It's going to be down below, guys, if you want to buy it. I'll buy it too.
Can you take some photos? I really like that.
Hello, it is now the afternoon on Thursday. I'm with the little sausage again. We're just having our cups of tea. We're being very British in Somerset House with our English breakfast tea.
Yeah.
I've got my pinky out, look.
How British.
Oh, we really are. I don't know if you could hear a word of what I was saying at GHD, but I basically was apologising for you also not being able to hear me at the pan this morning. But I had a really nice salad, very healthy, and now I've just had a packet of crisps. This healthy week is really not going. Just spilt them all over me. This is really not going very well. I don't know if I should do a what I eat in a week vlog again, because this one's just been a series of unfortunate events.
It's been a disaster.
It's been a disaster. Tomorrow should be better because I'm going to be at home all day and I'm going to try and be healthy tomorrow. End the week on a high. All over my laptop, look. What a plonker. But yeah, tonight should be fun. I've got a dinner at Spring, which is the beautiful, very photogenic restaurant in Somerset House with Beauty Blender. So I'll take you guys along to that. You can see what kind of grub we get served at vlogger events, which is normally very, very lovely. And yeah, that's the latest.
So this is our solution.
Good morning, it is Friday and the final day of my what I eat this week. Charlie and I are off to the gym now and we have a personal training session with Adam, and this is going to be my first personal training session in over a month, so I'm feeling ready to be totally blitzed. He's definitely going to make me pay for it. This morning I am still just trying to finish my green tea. It's one of the, I think it's a Clipper tea. Let's have a look. Yeah, Clipper tea Elemis botanical collaboration. And I did have a yogurt as well with banana flakes. So I'm gonna do my session and then I'll probably make myself a nice new, a nice breakfast smoothie. And then hopefully try and be a little bit healthier to end the week on a high note, but we shall see. Okie dokie, so I forgot to take my camera out with me tonight. This has not turned out to be a very well organised vlog at all, so I do apologise. But as you just saw, I did film a few clips on my iPhone of our Friday evening treat. It is a bit of a tradition that Charlie and I have an honest burger on Fridays because there's one 5 minutes from where we live and we both absolutely love a good burger. And this week they had a special, which was the California burger. It was like a mustard fried beef patty with American cheese, and obviously I had the rosemary salted chips and the onion rings, and I think it was actually the best burger I've ever had, which is saying a lot because I've had a lot of burgers. And I had a vegetable soup for lunch, which I also forgot to film. I'm so sorry, this vlog has just gone down. Okay, finishing the vlog on my phone because my camera battery just died. I feel like this vlog was just not meant to be. But I think I was in the middle of telling you about my lunch, which was a vegetable soup that Charlie made for myself and April. And to finish off this week, which was meant to be a healthy week, we're having our usual snacks. For me, that is Milky Way stars and Skittles and an Aero bar just for good measure. And I'll probably have a J2O or something, so not terribly exciting, but that's our Friday night treats. We were going to have a barbecue tonight, but plans changed, so yeah. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this What I Eat in a Week vlog. Something a little bit different from me. I just tend to eat what I want, but in moderation. Try to cook a little bit healthily, but don't say no
You try to cook healthily, or is it mean eating healthy?
He's mean. try to eat healthily, but just basically have whatever I fancy and exercise a little bit, but not too much. So yeah, quite balanced. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave me a comment with your favourite meal down in the description box if you made it to the end. Look at these animals. They are absolutely mad. So yeah, Charlie and I are just going to have a chilled Friday night at home, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!